You're about to see why this 6-time Emmy Award-winning comedian and TV host of Almost Live, Fox Late Show, Days End, and Match Game is delighting corporate audiences worldwide.
I love accountants. I'm serious. They stay focused, stay on task, and they're not distracted by potential happiness.
Well, he brings me coffee every morning, wakes me up with a cup of coffee. He sends me flowers for no occasion.
No occasion that you know of. It's going really well, isn't it? Isn't it about the best fun you've had in your life?
No, this is not fun. It's easier watching it on TV.
Yeah, you're sweating like a professional wrestler, Bill.
Besides being hilarious, Ross Shafer has a healthy skepticism toward the self-help industry, which makes for a totally fresh approach to motivation.
That's why I wrote this book, Nobody Moved Your Cheese. When you ask the question, who moved my cheese? That's implying that somebody's in control of your life. That somebody has taken the thing that nourishes you and moved it someplace that you can't get to it. And I don't believe that. I think that's seriously flawed. I think that you can be completely in charge of what direction you want to take. That's why the first chapter in my book lambasts some of these people. It's called Anthony Robbins Hasn't Done a Damn Thing. Who is this guy? Do you know why he's famous? Because he bought commercials to tell you he was famous. But he's selling enthusiasm. It's enthusiasm, this guy. I tell you, he is so optimistic. If he ever went to jail, I'll bet he'd tell people he lived in a gated community. Another thing that I think is clearly wrong, we have got to sweat the small stuff or we're going to die. We're in the small stuff business, aren't we? The details really matter. You can't just, I don't feel good. Oh, that's just too stressful. I don't want to do that. Come on. I've met this Dr. Richard Carlson. I interviewed him twice on television, and he's just so syrupy and so sweet and nice. And when you shake his hand, it's unnaturally warm. You know those kind of people? If you don't sweat the small stuff, you're going to end up buying that Chicken Soup for the Unemployed Soul book. Here's something else I truly believe. 7 habits of highly sneaky people who will screw you. These are the 7 that I came up with. The gossip people, the yellers, the blamers, the thieves, the takers, the liars, and the saboteurs. I was in the advertising business for a while, and my coworkers were always sabotaging my work by letting me make my own presentations. Good customer service will bankrupt you. You know why I say this? Because good ain't good enough anymore. We have been through a very tough economy, and the people who did it, okay, they kind of got by, they survived it, they're out of business now. The ones who are great are still moving forward. Now, the woman up here is Maria Garcia, and I'll tell you where I met her. I met her at the Orlando Marriott. She's room service. I got in there very late. I wanted to just get a Diet Coke and a hamburger about 11:30 at night. Sure enough, room service brings it up, and it's a Diet Pepsi. Now, I'm one of those fussy guys who likes, I can tell the difference between Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi. I prefer Diet Coke. I don't care what you put in it. Really, they tell you, put a lime in there. Oh, it'll taste just like Diet Coke. I put lime, I put cigarettes, I put buttons. It doesn't matter. Nothing makes the difference. Okay. So I say, fine, I'll have the water. It's fine. The hamburger looks great. She leaves. 40 seconds later, she comes and knocks at my door with a nice cold Diet Coke in her hand. And I said, I thought you were out of those in room service. She goes, oh, we are, but I found this in the machine 4 floors down. I tried to pay for it. They wouldn't let me pay for it. It was $1. She said, no, we just want to make sure you're happy here. So I let my hamburger get ice cold, I'm telling you. I called her manager and talked this up. I wrote a letter to Marriott International. I put a chapter in my book about her. We put her in a training film. I have done everything except marry that woman. Because that is exactly what I'm talking about. Relationships are going to replace customer service. Folks, we are going to have to risk liking people again. We can learn so much from women, fellas. I'm telling you, it can be traced back to the relationships that they built. In fact, they take a quiz every month in their magazines. Every month in your magazines, am I happy? Am I fulfilled? And they look at their husband. Oh. That's going to screw up my score. Do you see, guys? We don't even have quizzes in our magazines. A lot of times, we don't even have words. What do we have? We have pictures. Sometimes it takes 3 sections to explain the whole story to us.
Ross's multimedia show also includes funny film clips that make a strong point, like how Ross uncovered one engineer's hidden talents and created Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Take you a few minutes, right?
Okay. In the liquid nitrogen it goes.
Nitrogen. Doesn't take long at all.
Or how to exploit your powers of creativity.
First of all, pre-skewer your white potato with your screwdriver and use your bench grinder. Yeah, just like that. One more. There we are. One more. I'll do one more.
Then there is Ross Shafer as your conference master of ceremonies. His TV experience adds just the right amount of pace, humor, and tasteful irreverence.
Before we bring these contestants up, I'm going to give you some facts about their background. Background facts they have supplied to me. All I'm doing is giving you what they told me. After a fashion. His dream is to sleep in his own bed 3 nights in a row. Ironically, his wife doesn't share that dream. Although anyone who's ever ridden their previous public transit would swear it was also driverless. Hopefully they'll finish it one day. Because it does appear to have one design flaw.
And because Ross has also produced more than a dozen human resource training films on customer service, sales, and motivation, he'll work with you to customize the most relevant program for your group.
I got the answer. The answer is somebody is watching you every minute you're alive. Your efforts are reflected in every single thing that you do and everything that you say. And you have the singular power to change a person's life by the way you do things and by the encouragement that you give other people. And you know why I know that's true is that every single person in here can think of a person's name on the top of their mind like that who changed your life. How cool would it be that we asked somebody else and it was your name that was on the top of their mind?
So however you decide to use Ross, you'll get plenty of laughs.
Honest to gosh, he likes to take a shower with you. What on earth would you do in there? What is it? You got Viagra on a rope? What's in there?